What is up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome to Airport CEO. This is going to be a new Let's Try. Now, before I go any further, I want to say that I want to revamp the way we do Let's Tries, or the sort of format that we use. Now, before we were doing sort of one episode Let's Tries, so it'd be one episode and then we'd move on, and then maybe we'd make it into a series or something. Instead, I want to do kind of a mini series sort of thing for Let's Tries from now on, where they're going to be more like, 3 to 5 episodes instead of just one, because some games like Airport CEO and like, RimWorld that we tried in the past, they warrant more than one episode to actually try the game out fully. So I think this one's gonna have probably 2 or 3 episodes to this Let's Try, so just so that we can kind of see what this game's all about. Now, I've already gone in a little bit and I've messed around just so that I know how to play, because this game is extremely complex. A lot of the stuff wasn't explained in this, and I had to rely on my previous knowledge of how airports work a little bit. So let's start a new airport. We're gonna make the best airport. Oh, we can actually, wow. Okay, so when I tried out my first one, I didn't actually go in depth in this. My first name was literally A and my last name was G for AndrewmanGaming. So, so we can actually go into this now. So let's pick a face. Oh, I like this guy. There's only 2. Wait, what? Whoa, I feel like I'm seeing the same face over and over. That's crazy. Okay, we'll choose this guy. Our hairstyle, maybe like that. Looks good. Hair color, skin color, eyes, nose, mouth. Awesome. Suit. I like it. Dang. Okay. So we're going to be Andrew, like me. Andrew. And our last name is going to be Gillum. Andrew Gillum. No, we're going to be Andrew Gaming. Andrew Gam. Continue. Okay, we get to pick where we start off, our airport location. Where should we choose? I mean, I live in the U.S., more specifically in this sort of segment of the U.S., so I kind of want to pick somewhere different than from where I actually know. So let's do... Oh, we can be from Paris. Let's be from... You know what? We can be from Madagascar. The first Madagascarian airport in this place. Antananarivo. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at the whole pronunciation of places, especially capitals, but let's be an airport in Antananarivo. All right, we're gonna be in Antananarivo. Confirm airport location. I'm sorry if any of you are from Madagascar. Please tell me how to pronounce that airport name. We're gonna be the Antananarivo. I think I spelled it wrong. Antananarivo airport. We're gonna be the triple A, the Andrew Antananarivo Airport is where we're gonna be. Let's pick a random sign. I think that one looks good because from the movie Madagascar, there's lots of trees, and I could see that being a thing. We're definitely gonna want easy mode. Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and launch. If we do a let's play on this in the future, maybe we'll do like a harder mode, but for now, I want to keep it as simple as possible, because from what I understand, from what I played, the little that I played earlier, this is a very tough game to play. This is very in-depth. Okay, so press tab to open the stuff, use the manuals panel. Oh, okay, so that's actually funny. It's not called the manuals panel, but okay. Press F1 for the tips. Got it. That's the F1 menu right there. So, like I said, it's not called the manuals panel, it's called the tutorial panel, but I guess that's fine. We'll give you a pass. Now, one thing in this game that I thought was really weird, and you'll actually, you know what? I'll bring it up when it pops up. You'll see it in probably a few minutes. You'll see something interesting pop into our inbox here. So now this is our airport space right here, where we can build our airport, and this is the space that we can buy in the future. It costs a lot of money to buy new space, so I mean, we could right now because we have a lot of money, but we're not going to because we don't want to. What is that? That looks like a helicopter. Oh, it's an airport with a plane on it. Okay. So we're going to go straight for... Now, there are 3 types of airports you can build in this game. You can build just a standard small airport for really small planes. You can build a small kind of regional airport for small passenger planes, and you can build an international airport. I know how to build the first 2 of those. So we're going to build a regional airport because I think it's so cool. And there's so many mechanics in the game that just work for regional airports rather than for... Like building a small airport is super easy. So we're not going to do that. But like when you build a regional airport, it also entails building a small airport, kind of. So we're going to go ahead and demolish these because I want to move them. I don't like how they're positioned like smack dab in the middle of our zone. So we're going to go ahead and take those out of there. Okay, we'll move them first and then we'll take them out of there. Let's drive our road. Where's our road stuff? Here's our road. So we're going to bring our road kind of this way. Now, it's interesting. In this game, there's a lot of different quality sections. So you can have a low quality, medium quality, and high quality. Now, since this is going to be kind of a back road, we're going to have a low quality just to save us a little bit of money. Let's build it right here. I think that's going to be good because we... Wait, did I build low quality? Oh, okay, never mind. That's just what it looks like before it's built. Gotcha. I thought I built a high quality road by accident. Okay, let's put this... are you not going to build into... Oh, you are going to build. You're good. Okay. So that's where we drop off stuff, like materials. And this is where we drop off people who will build for us. So that's all fine and dandy. Now that once we have those set up, we can go ahead and demolish this right here. Everything up there. Sorry, truck. I'm so sorry. You're stranded. We actually don't have anyone to do any work, so that's probably our first step. Good job, truck. You turned around. So let's press our tab thing. We're going to go grab some people for work. So we have to go into economy and find a contract. Now, that's one of the more realistic things. Airports deal all in contracts. Everything they do is it's all contracts. Even like, you know, when you land in a plane and you're sitting there waiting for the plane to go to one of those you know, platforms, a terminal place, they're not sitting there because the airport hasn't decided where. They're actually negotiating with their company, like Delta. So Delta actually owns a strip of land or a terminal on an airport. Isn't that cool? Like, it's not actually the airport's terminal. It's Delta's terminal that they contracted from the airport. I think that's so cool how they do that. But let's go ahead and get Highway or Brickley. I mean, does it really matter? You guys have 73 contractors and an hourly fee of that. And you guys have 63 and an hourly fee of the same thing. Now, you guys have 73. I think I'm going to sign on with you guys because you have more. So now that we have those guys, we can go to operations and we can get them. So let's go ahead and deploy all of them, which is going to be 73 people. But we're going to need them all, so it's not a big deal. But they're the people who are in charge of building our roads. In fact, let me speed things up real quick. I really hope that oh, crap. You guys can't even get there. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to move this real quick. Or we're going to have to make like a temporary one. Let's go ahead and go to this thing. We're going to make a temporary... Cannot place a structure. What? I don't understand. Cannot place structure without a road connection. Oh, there we go. It's just being weird. Okay, we're going to place that right there. Let the trucks go right there. Oh, god dang it. We're going to have the other thing too. Oh, we placed the wrong thing. Okay, you know what? This is a bit of a weird start, but we're going to have to rebuild that thing that we originally had simply because we don't have any workers right now. And we need workers to do stuff. So let's get a contractor offload site. Place that right there, I guess. Oh, we've got a problem. 1 second. Okay, a little bit of a hiccup there, but we are back. I had to restart it because I think we're in an infinite loop where we couldn't do anything because the trucks couldn't get in. So we got to keep these for now, but we're going to move them eventually. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and build the roads out to the side, and we're going to be using a low quality. Actually, you know what? We'll use this. We don't want it to be a service road. We're going to have it be a normal road. So we're going to make it go like this way. Well, we'll make it go a little bit out, actually. Because it's always nice to have more room than less. So we're going to have our road go that way. It's just going to go... And we're not going to delete these first, which is the mistake that we made earlier, is we deleted these, and suddenly we didn't have any place for the workers to come in. So they couldn't build the road, which would allow the workers to come in. So it was an infinite loop, a paradox, if you will. But we'll get it sorted. So we're going to get our people right there, and then we're going to get our stuff right there. So these are going to be our two sections. We're going to let them build it, and then we're going to delete those two areas. All right, you guys are almost done, and they're done. Awesome. Now we can delete this stuff without repercussion. So let's go ahead and delete this all the way down to, well, there, I guess it's fine, yeah. So we'll delete all that stuff. These people should migrate to here, and they should also start deleting that stuff. Awesome. I think we've got it this time. Okay, so what we're going to need first for our regional airport is we're going to need a terminal. Well, first we're going to need a place for the cars to go, but then we're going to need a terminal. So we're going to start with the place for the cars to go, and it's going to be a normal road of medium quality. So it's going to go this way. And do we want to make it a loop? I guess that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I don't know if it'd be practical, but it would look kind of cool. And we have loads of money, so why not? We're going to go up to, we're going to go over a bunch like that. Then we're going to go down a bunch. We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And now we have a road with a loop. It's going to look super derpy. But hopefully cars will be able to kind of come around and then not have to do that weird turnaround thing you see trucks doing every once in a while there. So Hopefully it's going to be awesome. We'll see. Let's start with a what is this? An airside shuttles? What the heck is an airside transfer to? What is that? That's weird. Okay, well, we're going to start with a bus stop. Just something usual. So buses are going to be able to come into here. Should we have 2? Let's have 1. I think. Let's have 1. And then we're also going to have a car stop. So car stops are where cars go instead of buses. So if you order an Uber or something like that, I guess the car would go there. Now we're going to have this purposely being expandable. So it could go all the way this way if we need it to. And then we'll add another bus stop, 2 car stops, bus stop, 2 if we need. So bus shelters, I guess that'd be nice. A subway entrance. Should we have a subway entrance? It costs 100,000. So my inclination is to say no, considering these cost 2,000 and these cost 100,000. So let's, you know what? Let's just say no to this subway entrance. However, I do want to build some sidewalks for these fellas. So little sidewalks for the people. Now the people are kind of small, by the way. That's why the sidewalk looks like that. Let's build a little sidewalk right there. I wonder if you can build parking garages in this game. Now you'll notice at the top, this game is in alpha. So there's still a lot of stuff to be added to this game, but so far I think it's pretty cool. Now let's immediately start building our terminal. And I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go to our terminal and we're going to build, hang on, how big are these decorations? Just random wondering. Can I fit them like right there? Yeah, I can. Okay, that was just a random thing. Let's build our terminal. We're going to start it. Now, unfortunately, it looks like you have to start it on this block right here or this block. You can't just put it in the middle. So we're going to start it right there. And we're going to make it go. I think we're going to do a 20 by 20. So it's going to be a square. Terminal. There we go. Now that looks gigantic, doesn't it? That takes up a lot of our space. Well, it actually only takes up a very small amount of our space, but whatever. So that's going to be our terminal right there. I guess we'll have room to expand it this way if we need to as well. Because I want to have the airport part be like kind of over here. And then the terminal be like right here. Sort of. So yeah, I think that'll work. And then we have plenty of room if we need to kind of like, yeah, because we can buy these out if we really need to. How's our email doing? Okay, so this is the thing that I was telling you about that is really weird. And usually you don't see this in other games is I sent you spam mail. My name is Dr. William Monroe, a staff in the private client selection of a well-known bank. Have you guys ever gotten these things? There's a balance with that much. No one's taking the money, and we want you to take the money out of this, but you need to send us some stuff. There's totally free of risk and troubles. Okay, so that's clearly a scam, and it's very annoying because they keep sending you these. But it's kind of funny because it is actually a purposeful mechanic in this game because you can procure a spam filter for $150, which we're going to immediately go ahead and unlock. Or not. I guess we need a CIO, which means Chief Investment Officer? I don't know if you guys know what the I is. I'm sure one of you guys does. What the I is in CIO. Go ahead and tell me what that is. Okay, we're doing pretty well. We have these guys working really hard. Let's go ahead and... What are you? You were just blinking, right? I could have sworn I saw a red dot. Oh, that's me! Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I love it. I'm in the game. That's so cool. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to make a door, naturally, because we need a door to get inside the building. So we're going to have a standard door right there. It's going to be a pretty big door, actually. Let's move our sidewalk up to there as well so people can get in if they want to. So they're going to come in right here. Next, we're going to have the... what's the first thing you see when you get into an airport? It's going to be the area where you get your boarding passes. So we're going to build some desks for the... whatever it's called. The boarding desks. Okay, so boarding desks are going to be... They're pretty big. No, not a boarding desk. We want check-in desks. Boarding desks are how you get on the plane. Check-in desks are how you check in and that sort of thing. Nowadays, you usually have some automatic terminals that you can go to check you in. But yeah. So we're going to build some check-in desks. And we're going to build them kind of back, like over here. I think kind of like right here. Yeah, that's pretty... Well, we'll leave a little bit of space. And the reason I want to leave some space is, first of all, because we need to make queues. I guess I could put them... No, let's... I have this door kind of close here. I think it'll be fine. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna build them back like right here. Check-in desk there. We'll have a space in between, like that. Each of them. We're gonna have... Let's say we're gonna have 5 of them, because why not? We also have room to expand on this side if we want, or we can expand further this way, I guess. But those are going to be our check-in desks. We're going to let people build them. Now, in between the check-in desks, I wonder if we want to have like a door. That might not be a bad idea, is having some sort of door there, just like a small one, so that people can get in. Let's turn the door right there. I guess I'll wait. I'll wait until they build it so I can see kind of what, oh shoot, these are backwards. Oh no. Stop. Don't build. I think I built them backwards. That's very good thing to catch. Desks. Check in. There we go. That's the right way. I don't know if that's what I had before, but this is the right way. 4 and 5. So that's our check-in desks. We're gonna have to hire people for that, but we'll wait until that stuff is actually built. So we're gonna let them build that, and that's going to be our check-in room. We're gonna wall this off so that people can't go anywhere else. And we might expand this a little bit later, like I was saying earlier, but for now that's going to be our check-in room. Now there is going to be a wall right here, and that wall is going to carry on right there as well. 4 and 5, and it's going to go down like that as well. So it's going to separate where the people can go from where the staff can go. Next, we're going to make a door, which is right here. Get a big door. Nice big door. So after you check in, you're going to go into what we call the security room, aka the place where you have to take off your shoes. Excuse me. We're going to go into the room where you have to take off your shoes. Now, that's going to be pretty big, but not that big. And we're going to invest in some security equipment. Like I said, this game's a bit complicated. There's a lot to do. But small security checkpoint, I think, is what we're going to go for now. Even though it would be nice to get these larger checkpoints, because this is what you... Well, let's see. 10,000 compared to 5,000. I think we'll go for the 10,000. Why not? We have to make some of this a secure zone first, though. So let's do that, I guess. Well, actually, you know what? Let's expand this room a little bit, because these are kind of big. So let's go ahead and make this room a tad bit bigger than it was before. Sorry, guys. I knew you were coming in to do stuff, but I had to do it before you could. I had to replace the walls. All right, security. Let's get this area. We'll make this the secure area. Well, we'll unsecure this, I guess. This will be the queue area where people queue up to get in, and then we'll have the secure checkpoints over here. So this, we're going to have one right here. We'll have one right here. We'll have one right here, and then finally we'll have one over here, kind of. Now this one's going to be a bit weird, and it's going to seem a bit weird at first, but I'll tell you why we have it. We're going to have that right here, kind of. And this is going to be the one that you can go to. Let me make sure this is in the right place. Yeah. We could probably move it back one. I kind of want to put it right there. Well, that's fine. So this is going to be the one where the employees are going to go to. So these ones are going to have super long lines. They're going to be huge secure stations that check everybody for everything. This one's going to be kind of a smaller one for the employees that they can go to. And you can actually set, like, toggle employees, toggle passengers. So this one is going to be just for employees. Excuse me. The coughs, man. The coughs are real. Okay, we're going to set this wall to go all the way right here. And it's going to go this way. And then it's going to come back this way right here. Now, so employees are going to have their own door to get in. So they're going to be able to get in faster than the average Joe, if you will. Then this is going to be kind of the area, you put your shoes back on, you put on your belt, all the stuff you took off to get through security. You're going to be able to put that back on right here. And everything's going to be okay. All right, so we're going to toggle you for no passengers. We're going to toggle you guys for no employees. So employees are not going to go through these. They'll only go through this guy. Okay, we can also build the queue line, which we will go ahead and do. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. Bring it all the way around. Like that. There we go. So that's the queue line for this one. We're going to do kind of a very similar thing here. We're going to build our queue line, start it by going to the right. Back up. Now I know we're like losing a little bit of space there, but I kind of want to add a plant there just to make it kind of a little bit nicer, because these people already have to deal with annoying security. Might as well make it as nice as we can. So let's build this one as well. Do the same thing. Go this way. Go all the way back over. Back over. Back over. And for this one, we're gonna go all the way back right here, since there's nothing else over here. So you can go into either of these, I suppose. Finally, for this one, we are going to have a bit of a queue line. It's going to go like this and then right there. So employees will just kind of come in right there. Maybe we'll have a little plant right there. In fact, let's put it in. We'll have one of these babies right there to separate them. They'll build that eventually. It's not just going to say medium plant. No worries. That's looking pretty good. And we'll add, well, yeah, I think that's looking pretty good. We'll add another plant right there, actually. The other kind right here. Yes, I like it. It's going to look super awesome and cool and stuff. We'll add plants right there eventually as well. Now this right here means that we don't have staff. Don't worry about that. We're going to get staff eventually. But probably not in this episode because we're going to wrap it up pretty soon. But real quick, I do want to add the doors here so that these guys can get out when they need to. See, look, nice little plants. I love it. It looks awesome. So let's get the doors. We're going to get first a medium-sized door for our employees since there shouldn't be too many of them. So medium-sized door right there. That's how they're going to get out. What happens? Here's a question. How do security get there if they have to go through security? Like if there's no security there originally, how does the first security guy get in if there's no security there? That's the question. He can't go through security without there being security. Oh, it's a paradox. So many paradoxes in this game. Now we're going to have two doors right here. Now I ran into an interesting problem earlier. When I was playing on my own, apparently the people were having trouble getting through doors. And I don't know how. Hang on. 4, 5, and 5. Awesome. So they were having trouble. They were getting through security perfectly fine. So they were just coming over here, hanging out after getting through security. But then apparently they couldn't get through to the other side to get to their proper flights. So that was a bit weird, but I don't know. It'll be weird. It'll be okay. Okay, the final thing I want to do in this episode is perfect these two little areas here, make sure that they're all okay, and then then next episode maybe we can move on to getting the actual flights set up. Since this episode we didn't do much with the flights, we just kind of did a lot of terminal setup work here. But we do have quite a bit done. We have the roads and stuff, but yeah, let's get some baggage conveyor belts. Now we're gonna be using the overground ones since we're just doing this. Right here. There we go. Baggage conveyor belt. Awesome. That's looking good. Can I toggle conveyor belt lines? I think it's a thing. Yeah. Y is the automatic thing for that. Okay, so that's our conveyor belts right there that they're going to build for us. And eventually, I'm not sure how to do this quite yet, but eventually we can hook up those conveyor belts to the actual planes. Yeah. Let's set up the queues for this as well, since we're going to need those. So we're going to go up like that, down like that, up like that, down like that, and there. That's going to be one. Next one. Last one for our queue lines. And I'm sure you guys have been to, well, maybe you haven't, especially not the Madagascar airport that we're working on right now. But if you've been to an airport before, you'll know that these lines are so painfully long. And the first time that they introduced those little automatic check-in systems, it's heaven. Those lines aren't long anymore, but they used to be. They used to be so long. You'd have to wait. Like, the line would be filled up here for every single one of them. And you'd have to, like, be like, oh, I've arrived 3 hours early for my flight. And then you'd get to the flight with 10 minutes to spare or something because you have to wait through this line, then you got to wait through this line, then you got to, it's just a hassle. But yeah, that's going to be this episode right here, the episode 1 of the Let's Try of Airport CEO. It's going pretty well so far. We've got 2 complete rooms set up. Next thing we need to do is set up the boarding rooms and the actual airport so that we have our planes coming back. So join us next time when we set up the actual runways and taxiways and that sort of thing. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.